Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a 2128, it's the Tier 9 Soviet SPG. This one is located on the south shore of Murovanka, and it's under the command of Oksydor. And he's on the NA server in this one, yep, because he's opened an account over there so he can play with his American friends. And he's actually started the clan over there as well, and I joined it. Yes, I'm a member of OLIMP too. He's only got one mark of excellence on the barrel of his 2128 at the moment, but it won't be long before he has 3 marks. And he's moving to his firing position on the west side of the map. Now he's got the big 203mm howitzer, the B4 howitzer, capable of 900 alpha, penetrating 52mm of armor, and it's got a burst radius of 10.4 meters. Okay, the standard reload for this Arty is 37.39 seconds, and he's found his first victim, an Object 279E. Lining up the shot, trying to work out where he's going. Oh no, he lost sight of the target. Looks like the other Arty and our teammate managed to stun him, but we didn't get any damage ourselves there. Okay, he's reloading with the strong HE, the non-stun variety. Going for the T57 Heavy instead, who's stationary behind that building at the moment. Fully dialed in, rounds out. Direct hit! 563 hit points from that shot and 2 critical hits, which I think were the tracks. Yes, I think he didn't fire, he actually switched ammo rather than fire and then have the long reload. He's going for his reload again. That 279 is amongst the buildings. He's threatening our guys at the moment. Oksydor's almost loaded. Rounds out on the TNH. 411 hit points of damage on him. And unfortunately, 279E just finished off our M451. Yes, our IS-4 is not being very careful there because, well, he's parked himself now behind the wreck, which is the right thing to do because that makes it doubly difficult for the 279E. We're trying to line up a shot on that TNH again. Rounds out. Yep, got the engine bay this time for 518. As long as these guys just hold the enemy there, Oksydor can do a huge amount of damage on them. TNH again. No, changes his mind. Instead, he's going to go for a T54E1 right at the back. Fully dialed in, rounds out, and another direct hit. 428 hit points this time. Okay, well, we've seen an enemy tank go down. That was the TNH. We're seeing a Foch B at the back. It looks like he's pulled back to reload. And our 279E's gone behind that building, so we can't get shots on him at the moment. The T57 Heavy is trying to retreat. We've got his path. Rounds out. And we splash him for 242. The other T57 Heavy is making its way to the back as well. Might be able to get another shot at this T57 Heavy. Rounds out. No, bit late on that one. We can't get a shot on the 279E at the moment unless he gets out from behind that building. So we're relying on our teammates to force him to retreat. In fact, he is now retreating. And now might be the moment to have a go at that 279E because he is way low on hit points. There he is. Well, he's lower than he was before. He's not way low, actually. He's about half his health. Going for the Foch B. Rounds out. Lands short. That's unfortunate. Okay. Got T-57 Heavy. It's actually hiding around the corner from our teammates. Let's see what we can do with the non-stun HE. Okay, rounds out. Direct hit! And that one definitely hit the mark. Okay, there's the 279E. He's well, if we were to get a decent hit, we could actually take him out of the game with one round. But we really need our teammates to put a round into him just to make absolutely certain. Okay, he's trying to dial in as quickly as he can. Rounds out. Oh, he got a direct hit! It looks like our fellow Arty in the M53, M55 splashed him, and our shot went in and got a direct hit directly afterwards. So he may be down to his last few hit points now, that 279E. This T-57 Heavy is definitely down to his last few. And the 279, actually, he's only got 365 left. So it's got more than I thought he would have. Okay, he's fired blind. And we didn't get anything from it. Try to get that 279E with splash. It's going to be difficult. He's moved over. Can't get any shots here, but if he comes close, we might be able to get a round into him. Keeps coming close enough. Okay, gonna try for the Foshby instead. Rounds out. Yes, that's much better. That was a direct hit for 463. It might be a good idea to load the stun HE and try and get him that way, because the stun HE does have a much bigger burst radius. It's 10.4 meters. The non-stun has only got 5 meters. So that's what's actually handicapping him at the moment. The fact that he's not using the correct round. He's trying to get as much damage as he can with the non-stun. No joy on any sighting the enemy. Now we've got the Hovry 3. Okay, now we can hit him. Dialed in, rounds out. Oh, that's a kill shot. 1,128. That was a penetrating shot. And Oksydor just said, oops. Yes, you just put that enemy to death. Okay, well, I think the team liked that one. Just the sight of one of the enemy tanks just going down to one Arty round right in the side. A lot of hit points collected with just one fell swoop. He's now just under 4,000 hit points for this game alone. He could actually have a ace tanker. Okay, we can't get a shot on the Yak Tiger at the moment. Not where he is, because the building is in the way. But if he backs up at just a little, we might be able to get a shot on him. He fires in. Oh, he did get it! And the guy went down the next second to the IS-4. And we're now 2 tanks ahead of the enemy with only 5 tanks left on their team. Okay, so now let's see those enemy. He's loaded the standard HE now. Going for the T-54E1. it landed to one side, but it left him on a one shot. Now Yuda's got the kill shot directly afterwards, so he took a big round from somebody else on the enemy team. And in fact, Yuda's 15-16 has gone down. The Bosch B got him. So now we're attacking a Strib 1030. Our E3's going after him as well. He's backing away from an E3. That's not going to help. Okay, he's telling the E3 to pull back because he's going to whack that guy. He fires around it. He does get a splash kill. Unfortunately, he did land a shell within the blast radius on the E3, so he did get stunned, but he took out the enemy tank before the E3 got hurt anymore. Okay, we're loaded, but we've got no target. No sign of the enemy at all. Okay, there's the Foch B. Okay, line it up, rounds out very quickly. Oh, he moved just enough to avoid the shot. But he did get hit by the M53 and he goes down to the IS-7. And that means now there's only two enemies left in the game. They're Heshbon and they're Arty, the M53, M55. Okay, we're loaded, ready to go. We've got somebody in the cap. The enemy's going to want to reset. Ideally, what we need is for our IS-7s to move up. In fact, the Wizzy 111-1GFT did get hit by the enemy M53, M55. He was hiding in the usual place, so you don't go behind the building when there's enemy Arty, because that's exactly where they'll aim. But the Wizzy didn't realize that. He's gone to the far side of the cap now and hiding amongst the bushes. Again, that's the second place that the enemy Arty is going to go for. He's now decided that it's better to be at the back of the cap circle. That is the correct place to go. And there's the enemy Arty. We can see where he is now. And yes, the enemy Arty did fire for the bushes, just like I predicted. But of course, this time round, he missed. He is in the corner. And in fact, it's just been marked on the map. It's A1. That's what the IS-4 said. And the IS-4 needs to go in there. Now, yes, there is a Heshbon in play. The IS-7 needs to move up. Rounds out. Well, that knocks the tree down. No, he's actually a little further back. He's anticipating the IS-4. You can see where the M53 is. He's right in the back, in the corner. There he is. He's been spotted. He's taken out by the Wizzy. We still don't know where the Heshbon is, and that was the 2-minute warning, which means now we've got 2 minutes to win this battle. The IS-7 is finally getting his rear in gear, and he's moving up. But he needs to move up a lot quicker than he is at the moment. Because if he doesn't move up, we're not going to get the win on this game. It'll go down to a draw. Now, we're guessing that the Heshbon is somewhere in that copse. The Wizzy 111 moving in. He's got plenty of hit points to trade. Even if the Heshbon was to get a direct hit and with a Hesh round, he wouldn't be able to wipe out the Wizzy with one shot. And then he would get pounced on by everyone else. But it's the IS-7 that's really upsetting us. There he is. Rounds out. Well, he did get a near miss. But Oksydor took himself out of aim view, and the game is over because they did get the kill. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the first ace tanker for Oksydor in the 212A on the NA server. He managed to get a bruiser medal as well for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 20 in that one. He got a Gauze medal for doing more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points of his own vehicle, and he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. His win rate was 6,904, which is Super Unicum standard and quite a bit more. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game. That went to the IS4, who got a steel wall and 5,565 hit points of damage. Second highest damage was Oksydor with 5,552 hit points of damage. So there wasn't much between them. Yes, only 13 hit points between the pair there. And of course, Oksydor got 2 medals, whereas this guy only got the 1, steel wall, and he didn't get 20% of the enemy hit pool, and that's why he didn't get a high caliber. The third highest damage in the game went to the Striv 1030 on the enemy team. He got 4,381 hit points, but as we saw, he was taken out by Oksydor when he was fighting that T110E3 face-on. The M53 on the enemy team, he got a Gauze medal as well for doing 3,681 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, the high scorer was the IS4 with 4 kills, same as the Foch B on the enemy team. And then 2 kills went to Oksydor, the IS7, and the 279E on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it's the IS4 who came out on top, 1,359, with Oksydor getting 1,213. And in third place, we've got the Wizzy 111 GFT, who managed 1,066 in that, with the Object Travel 7 version 2 with 1,058. So 4 players managed to get over 1,000 base in that game and did exceptionally well. Oksydor fired 18 rounds, got 9 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot, and 14 splash. The penetrating shot was on the Ho-Ri. That was the guy who pulled back, and got a big congratulations from the team for that one, because it was only 1 shot, but it went straight through the side of the Ho-Ri 3, and 1,128 is a very good score from just 1 shell. He also got 14 splashes, damage of 5,552 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters, damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 2, and did 439 hit points of damage assistance, and only 114 hit points of stun assist off 3 stuns. He was mostly using non-stun HE, but with extra power during the battle. Now, he did end up with a profit in this game, 48,762 credits, and he also took away 4,548 experience points as well, and of course did get a very good result in getting his first ace tanker. Mind you, he hasn't had the NA account long, and he's working on each of these accounts to build them up to get them to the same sort of level as he has on the EU server. And he has 3 marks on every Arty that can get marks on the EU server. And now he's working his way up with all the Artys on the NA server, so it won't be long before he has 3 marks on all of them. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.